Hello, my name is Paula Pompa. I'm a student at Concordia University, and this presentation is for my HR management class and Professor Norsky. I'm going to discuss in this slide the impact of diversity on organizations and what that means. We're going to cover 4 different items. We're going to cover A, diversity and social change, B, diversity and competitiveness, C, diversity and conflict, and D, what is the bottom line on diversity? First of all, we'll start with A, diversity and social change. What does that mean, and how does that affect the diversity on organizations? Diversity, first of all, in organizations both facilitates and is facilitated by social change in the environment. If a manager in an organization learns to effectively interact with a diverse set of people at work, he or she will become better equipped to handle those problems. If a manager or an individual who is comfortable with interacting with diverse settings should have little difficulty dealing with that diversity at work. And organizations also affect social change when they promote themselves in ways to highlight their diversity. Next, we're going to talk about diversity and competitiveness. Diversity and competitiveness. What does that mean? There are 6 arguments in this topic right here. There is cost argument, which suggests that diverse organizations have higher levels of productivity in cost arguments and lower levels of turnover and absenteeism. And then second, there is resource acquisition argument, and it is a diverse it is that diverse organizations will get a reputation as good places to work and better able to attract talented women and minorities. 3, the market argument suggests that diverse organizations will better understand different market segments and how to market products to them. 4, the creative argument suggests that diverse organizations are characterized by multiple perspectives and ways of thinking, therefore it will generate new ideas and ways of doing things. Problem-solving argument suggests that the pool of unique information is a large and more diverse organizations, is larger in more diverse organizations. Thus, more information can be brought to bear on those problems. The system flexibility argument suggests that challenges of managing diversity increases the organization's flexibility, allowing the organization to better respond to the changes in that environment. Next, we'll talk about C, diversity and conflict and what that means. Diversity in an organization can become a major source of conflict. And why? There's several reasons why. One can be when an individual thinks that someone has been hired, promoted, or fired because of his or her diversity status. That individual will likely result toward a resentful to both the person and the organization. They'll become very resentful because of those problems. And another reason, the interactions between persons in different groups are misunderstood, misinterpreted, inappropriate. The offended person will resent the other person and may blame the organization if he or she believes the culture facilitates offensive behavior. There is conflict between also older women and younger women. If the older women feel that they had to sacrifice family and career in their days, and the younger women today don't have that, they get more benefits, maternity leave, they get daycare, and so the older women, that could be another conflict that may deal with the diversity in the organization. Another conflict can result in other dimensions of the diversity, such as cultural preference for group versus individual recognition. You know, that someone may be in a group and the whole group is recognized and praised, but the individual never gets any attention, so that can be a conflict. Conflicts may arise also out of fear, distrust, prejudice in the organization. Members of the dominant group may worry that newcomers from other groups pose as a personal threat to their position in the organization. So those are some conflicts in diversity and conflict in the organization. D, the last point to be made, the bottom line of diversity. What does that mean? What is the bottom line of diversity? Well, research on diversity shows mixed results, as we have seen through many of these slides previously, with regards to its effect on companies. As employees begin to view themselves as important components of the firm rather than members of a subgroup, then diversity tends to impact companies in a positive way. Thanks for listening.